My wonderful Geminis, how are you? And I'm just shuffling these cards for you. That is your annual tarot predictions 2020. Yeah, I will be fanning cards for you and will be taking out 12 cards like this. It's like January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, yes, and December. Wonderful, wonderful. And I will just lay the spread because this is how I read your cards, how I've taken the cards, right? So it's your January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Wonderful year for you, dear Geminis. As I see emotions, as I see, wands, as I see cups right here. So cups and emotions, that's one, and wands, that is your professional field. And I see the two energies really flowing through, and I also see some money coming your way. That's 10 of Pentacles and also the 4 of Pentacles throughout the year. So I would say a balanced year, right? So let me begin with your January. Now January, you draw Page of Cups, and Page of Cups, basically it simply means good news, something or anything that is going to bring a smile on your face. That's one. You are young, you are dynamic, you are full of creativity, I must say. At this point of time, it's like you want to bring goodness to the world. It could be a kind of something good is happening to you. So it's like we receive to give kinds, or we are giving. So that is at the back of our mind that we're going to receive also. It could be both the ways, dear Geminis, but all in all, I see welcoming January, that's really bringing you good news, some basic good news related. It could be from from any source. It could be from any sphere, something that is going to bring smiles on your face. That's what I see. Now February, as I move on, you've drawn the Hermit card. The Hermit card is actually guiding you. That's what I intuitively feel, that the February card is guiding you to have a spiritual mentor or a spiritual guide in your life, because that is the only way to dispel your darkness, because there's a lot at the back of your mind. There's a lot that you are witness to, and slowly and suddenly you started realizing. Initially it was not there, but slowly and steadily you've started realizing that man is not all powerful. There is God who keeps the reins, right? So I think that this sort of spiritual guidance would help you in knowing yourself. That's the February card. Now moving on to the March card, of course, it brings you some victory news. That's what I see, dear Geminis, because your horse is ready. I see prosperity, I see abundance, I see some good news in your professional front. I'm of course talking about something you've been waiting for. You are waiting and it happens. It's like that. So yes, and it makes you win that wreath of victory, that trophy of victory, and it's good. There are 3 colors, that are like I see. There's prosperity, there is a balance of emotion, and also there is a lot of calmness and serenity in your win. So this is what I see. But the most important thing is that some important documents, some letter, some kind of news which is definitely going to bring you happiness. So if I see the energies, it's January and March, so I see the energy flowing, and maybe this work, this good news, it will have some kind of relation here which will rather find its more stable base in the month of March. That's what I see. And of course, this enlightenment will definitely help you in achieving that. So I see the flow of energies, and this is going to really make you feel more confident. And as we move on to the month of April, you working and working and working. It's like something that you want to happen, it's not happening. It's like that. Maybe you're losing patience in the month of April. You don't know what to do. You want to give up. But please, it comes as a tarot advice that don't give up. It comes as a light not to give up. And because you're almost on the tip of the situation, and this this phase too shall pass. That's what the cards say. And you've worked very hard for it. There's so much at the back of your mind. You're almost on the tip of the situation. And if you don't lose your patience, definitely you're gonna win. That's what I feel, dear Geminis. Now, moving on to the month of May, June, and July. The month of May is definitely going to get you the support of someone who is financially strong and very strong, and you look up to that person. This person is domineering. This person is business minded and powerful. So you have got that art of satiating the ego of this person for your own benefits. That's what the cards say. And to some extent you'll be successful as well. And if I see this card from other angles, I see students, getting the right kind of guidance, performing well in their examinations or tests throughout the year. Especially this time, it would be a good time to learn, from their teachers. So this is what I see through this card. And I also see some kind of masculine energy, some kind of male dominance is going to bring a lot of stability and protection to life. And as we move on to the month of June, I see as you have drawn the High Priestess card, it's a very, very powerful card. And it always talks about the good or the bad secrets, something which has been lurking at the back of your mind. You don't know, you're just aware that, why this is happening. You'll get to know the reason it's going to be stand. And yes, when I talk of the powerful secrets, of course these secrets, they would be very good. They would be good secrets, because when I move on to July and August, in July you are getting the right to take charge of something. The Three of Wands, you may travel overland, you may survey your empire, you are strong and you have something in hand now, right? And I see, the money, maybe some kind of share in your ancestral property. That's also coming here in this card, the Ten of Pentacles. And so I see the energy that the good news that's beginning here in 2020, it's flowing throughout August. And yes, the Page of Wands you have drawn in the month of September. And the Page of Wands is definitely the cards 2020. They're talking about some traveling missions that you will undertake, some travel overland. And, this card, I think it's going to take you to some hot climate, something. Maybe you have to go you take some kind of seminar, some kind of conference at that point of time, because this would be, so this is what I see, the energy of this card. I see a lot of youthful vibrance in you, to take the charge. You will think a lot about children. You will think a lot about the people who are younger than you. So and then this is going to give you a lot of happiness, because maybe some seminar is related to that, and that brings you some kind of conference, some kind of seminar, some kind of project, and you're really very happy in the month of October, because you've drawn the Nine of Cups and it's number 9. So it's a wish fulfillment card, and it's really wonderful, dear Geminis. And yes, as I saw that energy of the month of August, that is the Ten of Pentacles, I could see more money coming your way in the month of November. And this is really wonderful because this is something you've been waiting for. It is going to give you a lot of stability. And when we move on to December, there is some good news coming coming to you, and related to love, or some kind of commitment. We call them arrows of love whenever you win Eight of Wands. And I also see, since some kind of job that you wanted, always dreamt of having, and you get that, you get the news, you get a chance. Now the energies as they take you to 2021 would be definitely the new beginning. So this card has a very strong energy that flows to 2021. Wish you all the best, dear Geminis. Merry Christmas and a very happy New Year.